Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to John Hardin High School for tonight's 17th District Volleyball action. Tonight's matchup has North Hardin Classical taking on John Hardin. We're now going to turn it over to our PA announcer for tonight's starting lineups. So there we have our starting lineups. Actually, the lineups for both teams. This is a Hardin County Educational Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. E-Town Apartments is a family-owned and operated management service with over 30 years of combined experience. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff. E-Town Exterminating is a locally owned family-run pest control company. It's been serving the surrounding areas of Kentucky since 1976 and West Point Bank. Let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. This is the opening match for both of these teams tonight, as they will face off. Friday night, we're going to be back on there. It'll be our first football Friday night of the season. We'll be here at John Hardin High School as they will host the Hancock County Hornets. That one's scheduled to start at 7:30. Coach Paul Gray will bring you all of that action. Next week, we have a full calendar. As on Monday, it'll be North Hardin at E-Town and girls soccer. Tuesday night, it's Central Hardin at E-Town and boys soccer. Wednesday, E-Town travels to Central Hardin and girls soccer. And Thursday, it will be Central Hardin and North Hardin in volleyball. And next Friday night, Meade County travels to take on E-Town. So two teams meet center court. Next up for John Hardin will be this Thursday night. They will hit the road, travel to Hodgenville to take on the Rue County Hawks. North Hardin Classical, they are back in action on Thursday night as they will host Campbellsville at 6 o'clock in Radcliffe. So on the court for North Hardin Classical, we will have Leah Bauer. The libero is Sophia Romero Padilla. Adeline Holly. Layla Lawson, Sophia Miles, Carly Tabor, and Ava Holly for John Hardin. Back row will have Haley Russell, Riley DiGiuseppe, Abby Moore. The front line has McKinley Leeser, Jamie Russell, and Kylie Wells. With the libero is Nevaeh Ladson for the Bulldogs. Officials are going to make sure everybody's in the right place. Zariah Hingston was just taking the court for North Hardin Classical. They flop out one player for another as the liberos step onto the court. And John Hardin will have first serve. It'll be Haley Russell, Bulldogs co-captain. Goes to Padilla. Sets up by Holly and over. Russell bump sets outside. Wells taps that one over. Holly got to it. Padilla now. It'll be Tabor sends that one over. Ladson. Wells again sends that one to the back row that time. Holly across. Tabor swings at that one and gets the point for Classical. And Ava Holly will head to the service line. 1 serving 0. Moore to Russell, right at the net. That one blocked inside, tapped back up. That one tipped over by Jamie Russell. Holly outside again for Tabor. Diving dig that time by Ladson. Russell now send this one back row. Adeline. Holly sends it front row, unable to get to it. Point Bulldogs. Kylie Wells now to serve for John Hardin. 1 serving 1. Hingston. Right now, Ava Holly will send that one back row. Ladson to Russell. Outside for Moore. She goes back line. Goes off the Classical player. Kill for Abby Moore. 2 serving 1. So the ball went back down behind the bleachers. Ellen Holly to Ava Holly for Tabor. She'll roll that in back row. Ladson to Russell. Sits inside that time for Jamie Russell, who gets the kill. 3 serving 1. Ellen Holly to Ava Holly. Tabor again, back row. Ladson gets that one to Russell. She'll send it back corner. It's in. Really good placement that time by Haley Russell, the center for the Bulldogs. 4 serving 1. Allen to Ava Holly. Tapped over. Ladson to Russell. Outside Moore. This one off the top of the tank. Popped in the air that time by Miles. Now to be Tabor sends it over. Russell inside for Rice. Gets the kill. Oh, sorry, not Rice. Leeser gets the kill. 5 serving 1. There's an ace. A little miscommunication that time from the Falcons. Hingston to Ava Holly. Tabor from the outside. Off the top of the tape. Rolls over. He's going to get the point for the Falcons. And Carly Tabor now to the... Oh, maybe not. We're going to have a... with libero. So be Sofia Romero Padilla to serve. 2 serving 6. Latson now will bump this one over. Padilla, Ava Holly, right at the net, tapped over that time by Miles, picked up. Russell back outside, Moore just punches that one over. Padilla got to that one. Again, a little miscommunication by the Falcons. Point Bulldogs. Checking in on the front line is Riley DiGiuseppe for the Bulldogs as McKinley Leeser heads to the service line. 7 serving 2. Ace. 8 serving 2. Back-to-back aces by Leeser. With that, Coach Holly going to take a timeout. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates. More personal attention for more effective results. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. E-Town Apartments is a family-owned and operated management service with over 30 years of combined experience. Take a virtual tour today at etownapartments.com. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff. Call 270-982-7206 to talk to someone about scrapping metal and recycling. E-Town Exterminating is a locally owned family-run pest control company, been serving the surrounding area since 1976. Call 270-737-6900 or go online at mugabugs.com. And West Point Bank, let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. Online at westpointbank.com. So come back to action. McKinley Leeser serving for the Bulldog. 9 serving 2. Padilla to Ava Holly to Adeline Holly. That's over. Dug out on the back line. Russell now for more. One-hand dig by Ava Holly to her sister now. Ava Holly sends it back over. Russell back sets. That one just does not clear the tape of Jamie Russell. Point for the Falcons. That's going to send Sophia Miles to the line for the Falcons. 3 serving 9. Ace. 4 serving 9. Ace. 5 serving 9. Service error. Point Bulldogs. Kiana Mayfield will check into the lineup for John Hardin. She'll head to the service line. 10 serving 5. Here's the first one to 25. leading by at least 2 in the first 4 sets. To make it to a 5th set, will be the first one to 15, leading by 2. To win the series, you need to win 3 sets. Up, Latson, she's going to cross underneath. Point 4. Classical. Layla Lawson now checking in. And she will head to the service line. 6, serving 10. Latson diving that time was Mayfield to get it over. Miles to Adeline Holly. Mayfield again. Latson bump sets this one to Haley Russell. That was long. Point Falcons. 7, serving 10. Mayfield outside for Russell. That one dug out on the back line by Lawson. Padilla to Adeline Holly gets that one over. Wells to Mayfield. Moore just taps that one over. Ava Holly got to it. To Adeline Holly. Now back to Ava Holly. Goes back row. Wells again with the dig. Haley Russell. That one long. 8, serving 10. Latson to Mayfield for Russell. Goes across court. Padilla got to it, but it's going to be a kill for Haley Russell. Abby Moore now to the line for the Bulldogs. 11, serving 8. Ace. 12, serving 8. Lawson to Ava Holly. Now Padilla will send it over. That goes wide. Point Bulldogs. 13, serving 8. Miles, Ava Holly. For Adeline Holly, she gets the kill as that one goes off the top of the tape and a blocker. Score should be 9-13. The scoreboard's wrong. They gave it to the wrong team. That's an ace. 10, serving 13. Wells to Mayfield. Back for Wells. Across dugout by Padilla. Ava Holly to Tabor. Unable to get a clean hit on that one. Point Bulldogs. Kinley Leeser back in on the front line. Nevaeh Latson heads to the service line. 15, serving 10. Adeline Holly to Padilla. Now Tabor will send that one over. Moore to Mayfield. Wells tapped over, not able to clear the net. Point Falcons. Leah Bauer now heads to the line. 11, serving 15. Moore to Mayfield for Russell. She goes cross court. Bauer gets it back and goes all the way over and gets the point for the Falcons. 12, serving 15. Russell to Mayfield. For Wells, she'll bump that one over. Padilla. Ava Holly for Tabor, chips the net. Holly again sets to the middle this time. That one for Miles. She gets the kill. 13 serving 15. Latson to Mayfield for Haley Russell off the tape. That one dug out by Adeline Holly. Ava Holly tapped it over, sent back by Wells. Bauer to Tabor, unable to get it across the net. Point Bulldogs. Amy Russell checking back in on the front line as Haley Russell heads to the service line. 16 serving 13. Adeline Tabor to Ava Taylor for Tabor. Holly to Tabor across the net. More back line. That goes wide. Ava Holly now heading to the service line. 14 serving 16. And Layla Lawson will check back in on the front line. Latson to Moore. Haley Russell sends that one over. Adeline Holly to Ava Holly outside for Tabor. She goes across court. It's wide. Point Bulldogs. So Ryan Hingston checking back in for Classical. And Kylie Wells heads to the service line for the Bulldogs. 17 serving 14. We are in set one. It is best 3 out of 5. Again, first one to 25, leading by at least 2. This will be right at the net, not able to get it out. 18 serving 14. Ace. One goes off the Falcon. 19 serving 14. That one's soft, a little floater over, gets the ace. 20 serving 14. Padilla to Ava Holly in the middle. Sophia Miles with the kill that time. And it goes off the front line of the Bulldogs. Leah Bauer checks in along with Ava Holly. And Sophia Romero Padilla at the line to serve. 15 serving 20. Latson and Haley Russell gets it over. Popped in the air. Adeline Holly down the line. Wells sends it back near the middle. Latson will bump this one over. Padilla to Ava Holly. Outside, Adeline Holly. Off the front line. Popped in there by Moore that time. Wells. Now to be Haley Russell. Send it back row. Padilla to Holly. Hingston sends that one back row. Latson gets to that. Russell sends that one deep. Got to by the Falcons now. Ava Holly will send it back row. Latson is there. Moore bumps to the middle. Haley Russell will send that one over. Padilla gets to it. Ava Holly in the middle this time for Miles. Just tapped that one over. Dug out. It was dug out that time by Russell, but unable to get it back over. A point for the Falcons. 16 serving 20. Ace 17 serving 20. Ladson to Russell for Moore. Moore gets the kill. Not sure that she caught that one exactly square. Riley Giuseppe is checking back in on the front line for John Hardin. North Hardin Classical will take their last time out of this first set. Tune in weekly for all local HCEC-TV programs, airing on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable Channel 2, Spectrum Communications Channel 184. And you can always check out our past broadcasts on our YouTube channel. Just search HCEC-TV, subscribe to our channel, and get all your local community sports and events. And a reminder for North Hardin Classical, they'll be on the road. No, they'll be at home on Thursday night. They will host Campbellsville High School at 6. For John Hardin, they will be on the road on Thursday night. They will head to Hodgenville to take on the LaRue County Hawks. As we come back to action, McKinley Leeser will be at the line for the Bulldogs. 21 serving 17. Bauer to Ava Holly. For Adeline Holly, back row. Leeser gets that one to Russell. Upset outside for Moore. Backline kill. .22 serving 17. Adeline Holly to Miles. Now Adeline Holly will send it over down the line of the net. Russell sets it back. Maybe Russell sends that one over. Holly outside. Adeline Holly goes back row. Leeser gets to that one. Haley Russell tipped that one. It goes into the net. Unable to return it are the Falcons, and is a point for the Bulldogs. 23 serving 17. Ava Holly outside for Adeline. Dug out. Jamie Russell to Leeser, who sends it back row. Padilla gets that one. Bauer upsets outside. Adeline Holly will send that over. Moore to Leeser. Haley Russell will send this one over. It finds an open space. It gets the point. And it will be set point for the Bulldogs. .24 serving 17. Bauer to Ava Holly. Upset outside for Adeline Holly. Russell gets two. Leeser back to Russell. That one into the net. Point Falcons. Sophia Miles now heads to the service line. 18 serving 24. Ace. 19 serving 24. Ace again. 20 serving 24. Ladson to Moore. Di Giuseppe sends it over. Padilla right at the net, tapped by Holly. That's going to be a kill for Abby Moore. And the first set goes to the Bulldogs, 25-20. This is it. Just finished our first set, heading to our second set. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. With locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, and South Louisville, online at physicaltherapyky.com. E-Town Apartments is a family-owned and operated management service with over 30 years of combined experience. For those who are serving our country in the military, a discount is available. Take a virtual tour today at etownapartments.com. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff available for all your recycling needs. Located at 311 Steel Drive in Elizabethtown, call 270-982-7206. E-Town Exterminating is a locally owned, family-run pest control company and has been serving Hardin, Meade, Grayson, and Nelson counties and the surrounding areas of Kentucky since 1976. Whatever your pest control issues are, termites, spiders, crickets, general pests, even moles, their team has the knowledge, skill, and training to safely and effectively eliminate the problem. Call 270-737-6900 or go online at mugabug.com. And West Point Bank with 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. Let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. Online at westpointbank.com. We'd also like to thank NFHS, the National Federation of High School Sports, and its support in providing live streaming service. Contact NFHS.com to subscribe today. Welcome back to John Hardin High School. Tonight's 17th District Volleyball action. We start set number 2 on the court for the Bulldogs. We have Haley Russell, Kylie Wells, McKinley Leeser, Jamie Russell, Abby Moore, and Riley DiGiuseppe with the libero as Nevaeh Latson as she checks in. On the court for the Falcons, Zariah Hingston, Carly Tabor, Adeline Holly, Ava Holly, Leah Bauer, and the libero is Sophia Romero Padilla. North Hardin Classical will start service, and it'll be Ava Holly who heads to the line. 0 serving 0. Moore sends it back over. Hingston just sends it right back. Leeser gets the kill there on the overpass. Haley Russell to the line for the Bulldogs. 1 serving 0. Ace. 2 serving 0. Adeline Holly to Padilla. Tabor, and that one goes into the net. Point Bulldogs. 3 serving 0. Padilla to Ava Holly in the middle. Miles just taps that one over. Popped in the air by Russell. Back row, Moore. Diving on the other side, Adeline Holly and Tabor not going to be able to get that one over. Point Bulldogs, 4 serving 0. Lawson to Tabor. Over. Dug out by Wells. Haley Russell sends it back row. That one not going to be able to return. 5 serving 0. That one out. Service error, point to the Falcons. Sofia Romero Padilla to serve for the Falcons. 1 serving 5. Latson to Haley Russell. Outside, Jamie Russell just tapped that one over. Miles to Ava Holly. Outside, Adeline Holly. Back row kill. 2 serving 5. Latson. Haley Russell for Lisa on the inside. She gets the kill. Point Bulldogs. It'll be Kylie Wells heading to the service line. 6 serving 2. Bauer to Holly to Adeline Holly. Lisa sends it right back. Bauer drops this one up near the net. Lawson will send it over. Wells. Haley Russell outside. Moore just taps at that one. And they'll send it back row from Adeline Holly. That goes wide. Point Bulldogs. Adeline Holly. Ava Holly. Lawson sends that one over. Now to the back row. Bauer gets it. And unfortunately, Ava Holly fell. I think she ran into a teammate and fell. Point for the Bulldogs. 8 serving 2. Adeline Holly to Bauer is now sent over by Holly. Like I said, it was outside of the antennas. Point Bulldogs. 9 serving 2. Adeline Holly to Ava Holly. She'll send that one over. Latson gets it. Turned it close to the net, a little too tight. Unable to get to it out of the Bulldogs. Point Classical. Sophia Miles now heads to the line. 3 serving 9. Wells. Haley Russell. Moore not able to get that one over. 4 serving 9. Service error. Point Bulldogs. Riley DiGiuseppe back in on the front line. McKinley Leeser heads to the service line. 10 serving 4. Service error. Gives it right back to Classical. Layla Lawson will head to the line for the Falcons. 5 serving 10. Nevaeh Latson back in on the back line for the Bulldogs. Wells, Haley Russell for Moore. She gets that one. Gotten to by Miles, unable to get it back over the net. Point Bulldogs. Kiana Mayfield checks in for John Hardin. She'll head to the service line. 11 serving 5. Lawson, Ava Holly for Adeline Holly. Just tapped that one over, diving in there. Latson got to it. Now to be more, and it'll send it over. Lawson to Ava Holly. Bump sets to the outside. It's a little tight to the net. Not able to get that one over. Point Bulldogs. 12 serving 5. Ava Holly. For Adeline Holly goes back row. That's long. Point Bulldogs. Serving 5. Miles to Ava Holly in the middle. And sent over by Bauer. I'll say it was wide. Point Bulldogs. And that'll be an ace. I think that one probably would have gone long if Romero Padilla had not stopped it. 15 serving 5. Padilla to Ava Holly for Adeline Holly. That didn't clear the tape. Point Bulldogs. 16 serving 5. Floats that one. Lawson dove for it, but unable to get it to a teammate. Ace for Mayfield. 17 serving 5. That goes long. And it will be Adeline Holly to the service line. 6 serving 17. So Carly Tabor checks back in on the front line for the Falcons. Wells, DiGiuseppe, now Mayfield will send it over. Lawson to Ava Holly, across for Tabor. That one clears the net, diving in is Moore. Mayfield sets it straight up. Moore now will bump it to the back row. Adeline Holly to Ava Holly, right at the net. Not able to return it. Point, John Hardin. Abby Moore at the line, 18 serving 6. Into the net. And it'll be Leah Bauer now to the line for the Falcons, 7 serving 18. Into the net. Back-to-back service errors, one on each side. McKinley Leeser checks back in on the front line as the libero Nevaeh Ladson heads to the service line for the Bulldogs. Sophia Romero Padilla checks back in for the Falcons, 19 serving 7. That's long. 3 consecutive service errors now. Ava Holly heads to the line for the Falcons, 8 serving 19. This is set number 2. John Hardin won set number 1, 25-20. Ladson to Mayfield. Leeser will send it over. Adeline Holly. Sets by Ava Holly. For Lawson is blocked at the net by Wells. Point Bulldogs. 20 serving 8. As Jamie Russell checks back in for John Hardin. That's long. Service error. Point Falcons. Leah Bauer will check back in and she'll head to the service line. I'm sorry, it'll be Sophia Romero Padilla to the line. 9 serving 20. Moore to Haley Russell. For Jamie Russell, that doesn't clear the tape. Yep, they're going to say it was 4 hits. Point Falcons, 10 serving 20. Haley Russell right at the net, unable to get it out. Point Falcons. Ladson, Haley Russell. Ladson will send this one over. Ava Holly to Padilla for Adeline Holly, who sends it back row. Ladson gets to that one. Haley Russell across for Wells, just tips it over. Hingston got it back, but she stepped into the net. Net violation. Point Bulldogs. And Kylie Wells now heads to the line to serve. 21, serving 11. Padilla to Ava Holly for Sophia Miles in the middle. That one's wide. Point Bulldogs. Ace from Wells. 23, serving 11. Adeline Holly to Ava Holly. Back to Adeline. She'll go back row. Wells to Haley Russell. Now Ladson will bump that one over. Bauer. Ava Holly for Miles, and she gets the kill as it goes off the front line. And with that kill, she will actually head to the service line. 12 serving 23. Ladson to Russell for more. Back line, dug out by Miles. Padilla for Adeline Holly. She goes back row. Ladson there. Haley Russell for more again off the front line. That one sent all the way back over the back line. Wells to Haley Russell again for more. That back line, that's in. And it'll be set point for the Bulldogs. 24 serving 12. McKinley Leeser heads to the line. Riley DiGiuseppe steps back in on the front line. Ava Holly. Padilla, she'll send that back row. Leeser gets a hand. Tipped over by DiGiuseppe. Padilla to the middle. Miles will have to get this one over. Does so. More to Haley Russell. Back sets for Jamie Russell. Gets it over. Padilla bumps outside. Adeline Holly will send it. Dug off the back line by Wells. Haley Russell now to be more. Ava Holly to Padilla. Back line. Miles gets it over right to Jamie Russell. Sends it back. Miscommunication on the inside. Point Bulldogs, and they take set number 2. 25-12. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming, sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. E-Town Apartments is a family-owned and operated management service with over 30 years of combined experience. Take a virtual tour today at etownapartments.com. Audell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff. Call 270-982-7206 to talk to someone about scrapping metal and recycling. E-Town Exterminating is a locally owned, family-run pest control company. It's been serving the surrounding areas of Kentucky since 1976. Whatever your pest control issues are, termites, spiders, crickets, general pests, even moles, their team has the knowledge, skill, and training to safely and effectively eliminate the problem. Call 270-737-6900. Go online at mugabug.com. West Point Bank with 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. Let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. Online at westpointbank.com. Tune in weekly for all local HCEC-TV programs, airing on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable Channel 2, Spectrum Communications Channel 184. You can check out all of our past broadcasts on our YouTube channel. Just search HCEC-TV. Subscribe to our channel and get all your local community sports and events. I'd also like to thank NFHS, the National Federation of High School Sports, and its support in providing live streaming service. Contact NFHS.com to subscribe today. Friday night, we will have our opening football game of the season as Hancock County comes to take on the John Hardin Bulldogs. That one's scheduled right now to start at 7:30. Next week, we have 5 games. Monday night, it'll be girls soccer action as North Hardin travels to Elizabethtown. Tuesday night, we'll stay at Elizabethtown, but it's going to be the Central Hardin boys that come over to take on the Panthers. On Wednesday night, it'll be girls soccer again as E-Town will travel to Central Hardin in Cecilia. Thursday night, it'll be volleyball action as Central Hardin travels to North Hardin. And then next Friday night, Meade County will travel to take on the Elizabethtown Panthers in football action. Coach Paul Gray will bring you all of the football action this season. I will have all of the soccer and volleyball. To start set number 3 on the court for the Bulldogs right now, Riley DiGiuseppe, Haley Russell, Kaylee Rice, McKinley Leeser, Kylie Wells, and Abby Moore with Nevaeh Latson set to check in once they verify the lineups. For North Hardin Classical, they will be back in action on Thursday night as they will host the Campbellsville Eagles. For John Hardin, they're back in action on Thursday night, but they will hit the road to take on Bellarue County Hawks. On the court now for the Falcons, Ava Holly, Adeline Holly, Sophia Miles, Layla Lawson, Leah Bauer, Carly Tabor, and set to check in at the libero spot is Sophia Romero Padilla. John Hardin will have first serve here in the third set. Haley Russell will be at the line for the Bulldogs. Adeline Holly to Ava Holly. Now Padilla sends it across. Haley Russell gets that one. Ladson bumps it back. Now Wells will just send it over. Lawson to Ava Holly. For Tabor, she'll send back row. Moore is there. Haley Russell outside Wells. Down the line, it's long. Point Falcons. And Ava Holly heads to the line for Classical, 1 serving 0. Ladson to Russell. Wells will bump out. Did not get that one over. Point Falcons, 2 serving 0. Ladson to Haley Russell. Back row. Moore will send that one over. Padilla. Ava Holly in the middle. Miles, that's long. Point Bulldogs. Padilla gets to that one. Miles pops it in the air. And Tabor sends it over, but that goes long. Point Bulldogs. And Kylie Wells at the line, 2 serving 2. That one into that. Ava Holly pops it, or hits it over, and then Miles sends it the rest of the way over. Moore back line. Adeline Holly gets there. Ava Holly. Tabor will send this from back corner. Ladson gets an arm on it. Moore got to it, but not going to be able to get it back over. Point Falcons. Sophia Romero Padilla now to serve. 3, serving 2. Popped up by Russell and Lisa. It's going to be a double hit. Point for the Falcons. Lisa to Haley Russell. Lisa will send that one back row. That goes wide. 5, serving 2. Lloyd now more. That's going to be 4 hits. Six, serving 2. Lloyd to Haley Russell, outside for more. She taps that one. Lawson pops it in the air. Ava Holly to Miles, gets that one over. Russell going to send it back corner, and she's a diving Bauer, not able to control it. Point Bulldogs. 4 consecutive points that time for the Falcons. Riley DiGiuseppe checks back in on the front line as McKinley Leeser heads to the service line for the Bulldogs. 3, serving 6. Service error. 7, serving 3. Sophia Miles heads to the service line. Moore to Rice. Ladson now will send this one back row. Miles to Ava Holly. For Lawson, just taps that one over. Rice gets to it. Haley Russell, now Ladson will send it over. That one's going to go wide. I can't reach it, sorry. Trying to get to that ball. I'm tethered to the headset. Point for the Bulldogs. Kiana Mayfield checks into the lineup for John Hardin. She'll head to the service line. 4, serving 7. Mara Padilla to Ava Holly. Now Adeline Holly will send it across. Ladson gets that one. Mayfield sets up for more. Moore with a big hit. Gets the kill. 5, serving 7. Miles, Ava Holly. For Bauer, that one gotten over. Now be Haley Russell, sends it back row. Ava Holly to Lawson, bump sets Adeline Holly, she sends it over. Got 2 by Lloyd, unable to return it. Point Falcons. 8, serving 5. That'll be Layla Lawson heading to the line. Ladson to Mayfield. Outside Haley Russell, she gets the kill. Serve back over to the Bulldogs. Kylie Wells will check in as Abby Moore heads to the service line. 6, serving 8. That one floats long. Point Falcons. And Adeline Holly now heads to the line. 9, serving 6. Riley Tabor back in on the front line for Classical. Ladson right at the net. Mayfield gets to it. Wells not going to be able to get that one over. 10 serving 6. Ace. 11 serving 6. Timeout, John Hardin. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, eTownApartments.com, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, eTown Exterminating, and West Point Bank. Tune in weekly for our local HCEC-TV program, airing on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable Channel 2, Spectrum Communications Channel 184. And you can always check out our past broadcasts on our YouTube channel. Just search HCEC-TV, subscribe to our channel, and get all your local community sports and events. We'd also like to thank NHCH, the National Federation of High School Sports, and its support in providing live streaming service. Contact NFHS.com to subscribe today. Floater to Ladson, diving, gets to it. Mayfield back sets for Haley Russell. That's it. Oh, that's out. Point Falcons. Adeline Holly at the line for the Falcons. 12 serving 6. Ladson. Wells gets it now. Mayfield will send it over. Tabor. Holly just tapped that one over. Mayfield gets to it now. More from the back line. Send it over. It's close to a double. Ava Holly bump sets outside. Tabor not able to clear the net. Point Bulldogs. And so Nevaeh Ladson now heads to the line for John Hardin. Kinley Leeser checks back in on the front line. 7 serving 12. Miles to Lawson. Ava Holly will bump it back row. Moore to Mayfield. Back for Haley Russell. And she gets it as it goes off of the Falcon. Point Bulldogs. 8 serving 12. Floater, that one doesn't make it over. Point Falcons. That'll be Leah Bauer now to the line. 13 serving 8. Moore to Mayfield. In the middle for Leeser. Tap that one over. Ava Holly to Lawson. Now Tabors will send it back row. Moore is there. Mayfield. Outside Wells. And goes long. .14 serving 8. Back goes wide. Point to the Bulldogs. Jamie Russell will check in on the front line for the Bulldogs. Haley Russell heads to the service line. 9 serving 14. Lawson. Ava Holly. Romero Padilla sends it over. Ladson to Moore. Wells will send it back row. Padilla. Ava Holly for Tabor. She goes over. Ladson digs that one out. Russell outside for Wells, just taps that one over. Ava Holly to Miles outside Tabor. She goes back row. Latson again with it. Haley Russell going to send it over. And a diving loss and unable to control it. Point Bulldogs. Haley Russell will serve again. 10 serving 14. Floater. Ace for Russell. 11 serving 14. That goes long. Ava Holly now to the line. 15 serving 11. Latson to Wells. Now Latson will send it over. Allen Holly to Ava Holly. The middle for Miles. Tap that one over. Russell gets to that. Latson bumps. Wells will just send it right down the net. Miles sends it back corner. Russell is there. Latson bump sets to the front. A little too tight to the net. Point Falcons. 16 serving 11. Moore. Haley Russell. That goes over. Lawson sends it back center. Moore again. Not going to be able to return it. Point Falcons. 17 serving 11. Wells. Latson will roll down. It goes off the tape. Padilla got to it. Ava Holly pops it up. Now it'll be Lawson. Will send it back row. Moore to Haley Russell. Leeser gets that one. It's in. Point Bulldogs. Kylie Wells now to the line for John Hardin. 12 serving 17. Padilla. Ava Holly back for Padilla, back line. Latson gets that one to Haley Russell for Moore. Moore gets the kill. 13 serving 17. Ace. 14 serving 17. And North Hardin Classical will take a timeout. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, eTownApartments.com, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, eTown Exterminating, and West Point Bank. A reminder, this Friday night we're back on the air right back here at John Hardin High School for our opening football Friday night. Hancock County will come to take on the Bulldogs. I'm currently scheduled to start at 7:30. Next week we have a game every day. Monday night it will be North Hardin at Elizabethtown in girls soccer action. Tuesday night it will be Central Hardin traveling to Elizabethtown in boys soccer action. Wednesday night Elizabethtown will head to Cecilia to take on Central Hardin in girls soccer action. Next Thursday it will be Central Hardin at North Hardin in volleyball action. And then next Friday night, Meade County travels to Elizabethtown in football action. So we come back to action here. Kylie Wells at the line for the Bulldogs. 14 serving 7. Padilla to Ava Holly. Outside. That one's sent over that time by Clanton. Haley Russell outside for Moore. Off the tape. $15 serving 7. And Carly Tabor checks back in on the front line. Ava Holly for Miles. That one doesn't clear the tape. 16 serving 17. Miles for Tabor. She sends it back row. Latson got that one. Haley Russell for Moore. That one dug out of the back. Adeline Holly. Lawson pops it in the air. Miles sends it over. Latson. Haley Russell across. Moore. Moore was expecting to pass a little more towards the middle of the net, and that one was going outside. Point Falcons. And Sophia Romero Padilla heads to the service line. 18 serving 16. Wells. Haley Russell right at the net. Jamie Russell hit that one. Bauer got to that one. Adeline Holly down the line. Haley Russell now to be Moore. She doesn't clear the net. Point Falcons. 19 serving 16. Latson is from right at the net. Haley Russell to Jamie Russell. That one doesn't clear. 20 serving 16. And Coach Hampton going to take. Oh, they didn't take a timeout. I think Coach Walter Hampton wanted a timeout. Moore. Haley Russell back outside for Moore. She'll just tap that one down the line. Ava Holly to Padilla. Back sets Adeline Holly down the line there. It's in. 21 serving 16, and now the Bulldogs will take their second timeout. Tune in weekly for all local HCEC-TV programs, airing on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable Channel 2, Spectrum Communications Channel 184. You can always check out our past broadcasts on our YouTube channel. Just search HCEC-TV. Subscribe to our channel and get all your local community sports and events. I'd also like to thank NFHS, the National Federation of High School Sports, and its support in providing live streaming service. Contact NFHS.com to subscribe today. Back to action. Sophia Romero Padilla at the line for the Falcons. 21 serving 16. We are in set number 3. Latson to Haley Russell. Lisa sends it over. Padilla gets that one. Ava Holly for Lawson. She'll go down the line. Latson gets that to Haley Russell. Outside now it'll be Moore that sends it over. Ava Holly to Padilla. Love sets for Adeline Holly on back line. Wells is there. Russell to Moore, and again catches the tape and it rolls over. Another kill for Abby Moore. And Riley DiGiuseppe will step in on the front line as McKinley Leeser heads to the service line. 17 serving 21. Adeline Holly to Ava Holly. Back to Adeline. Back line. Wells gets that one to Russell. She'll send it back row. And she'll get that point for the Bulldogs. 18 serving 21. And North Hardin Classical will take their final timeout of set number 3. First set was won by the Bulldogs, 25-20, and set number 2 was 25-12. This is the best 3 out of 5. Again, for North Hardin Classical, they'll be back in action Thursday night as they will host the Campbellsville Eagles. And for the John Hardin Bulldogs, they will hit the road on Thursday as they will travel to Hodgeville to take on the LaRue County Hawks. Adeline Holly to Ava Holly. Lawson will punch that one over. Lawson to Haley Russell for more. Touched. Point for the Bulldogs. 19 serving 21. McKinley Leeser at the line. Adeline Holly to Ava Holly. For Miles, she goes right down the middle. Leeser gets that one. Haley Russell back sets for Jamie Russell. Holly to Padilla. Now Adeline Holly will go back line. It's long. Point Bulldogs. 20 serving 21. Adeline Holly to Padilla. Wow, we're not going to be able to get that one over. And we are tied 21-21. Adeline Holly to Ava Holly. Sets back out for Adeline. Cuts across. Moore gets that to Leeser. Cross to the other side. Haley Russell gets it over. Miles sends it right back. Giuseppe get that one over. Now Ava Holly sets inside for Miles. Jamie Russell gets it to Leeser. Now it'll be Moore just sends it over. Lawson to Ava Holly. Outside Adeline Holly. That one didn't clear the tape. Point Bulldogs. And for the first time in a long time here in set number 3, they take the lead. 22 serving 21. Padilla to Ava Holly for Miles. Leeser gets to that one. Russell will send it over. It was going to be a double hit regardless. At point for the Falcons. Sophia Miles heads to the service line. 22 serving 22. Moore, Haley Russell. DiGiuseppe sends it over. Back line gets the point. Kiana Mayfield checking into the lineup for the Bulldogs. She will head to the service line. 23 serving 22. Padilla, Ava Holly, outside Adeline Holly. That one blocked at the net, popped in the air. Ava Holly back again for Adeline Holly. Down the line, Mayfield gets to that one. Ladson bump sets outside Haley Russell. Tipped to the net. Ava Holly to Padilla. Right for Lawson, she'll send it over. That goes long. And it'll be match point for the Bulldogs. With Mayfield serving. Floats that one. Lawson sends it back. Ladson to Mayfield. Outside Moore. Moore gets the kill. And the Bulldogs win 25-22 in set number 3 to win 3-0. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. E-Town Apartments is a family-owned and operated management service with over 30 years of combined experience. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff. E-Town Exterminating is a locally owned, family-run pest control company. It's been serving the surrounding areas of Kentucky since 1976. And West Point Bank. Let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. John Hart improves to 1-0 on the season and 1-0 in 17th District play. Again, they're back in action on Thursday as they will travel to LaRue County. For North Hardin Classical, they're now 0-2 on this season, 0-1 in 17th District play. And they will host Campbellsville on Thursday evening. For us, we're back on the air on Friday night. It'll be Coach Paul Gray bringing you the football action as Hancock County comes to take on the John Hardin Bulldogs. For all of us here at HCEC-TV, I am Bobby Thompson saying so long and good night.